In this video, I will showcase the 4 different doctrines in Call of War. Let's look at the Pan-Asian Doctrine first. The Pan-Asian Doctrine is versi-specific. 1. The increased unit speed is good for outmaneuvering your enemies and swiftly take their cities. 2. Increased unit view range. I think that this is sure nice to have, but isn't essential to winning wars. 3. Increased unit terrain bonus. This bonus doesn't matter that much against other Pan-Asian troops, but if you're a skilled player, you can use it as a large bonus against players with different doctrines. 4. Decreased unit hit points. In my opinion, this is the worst defecit of all the doctrines. It very much limits your abilities if you don't know how to play with the Pan-Asian Doctrine. The Pan-Asian Doctrine is very specific and is very difficult to play with as a new player, but if you can master its bonuses, you can become a really strong nation. Now let's look at the Soviet Doctrine. 1. Decreased unit cost. This is very good for building up more militia in desperate times or just generally to have more resources. 2. Decreased unit upkeep. It is very good because it perfectly aligns with the first bonus. Not only do units cost less, but also cost less to maintain. 3. Decreased unit damage. This is also no bonus you want to take, but it isn't the worst, so if you're playing with a Soviet Doctrine, you should follow the phrase mass instead of class. The Soviet Doctrine is good for people that do not research very often, as its bonuses make it logical to utilize them by building a huge mass of extendable troops. Let's now look at the Allied Doctrine. 1. Decreased unit production times. This can be really good, especially in a defensive positions or if you need to quickly help your allies from danger. 2. Decreased research cost and times. This is an amazing bonus as research is often a good idea to do. 3. This is also really good as it goes hand in hand with the previous bonus. You surely know that upgrading a unit after you researched a better variant costs resources, so it's an amazing combination. 4. This is normally not a big problem, but it makes you very vulnerable from skilled Pan-Asian players that make use of their faster and your slower units to control the front and retreat faster if they see you approach. The Allied Doctrine is a very good cooperative doctrine and focuses on the efficiency of building up a country centered on research and technologically superiority. 1. Increased unit damage. This is a truly amazing bonus, especially useful against the even more softer targets from the Pan-Asian Doctrine. 2. Increased unit hit points. This is again an incredibly strong bonus, especially against the Soviet Doctrine that already deals power damage. 3. Increased unit cost. This is a quite strong negative attribute to the Axis Doctrine, as it is bad to have less troops, but remember, when you play with an Axis Doctrine class instead of mass, the Axis Doctrine is a very powerful one, as their units can take on any doctrines in a 1v1, but you have to expand, otherwise you will have no resources to produce your superior troops with and fail